Hello YouTube beauty people, Jody here. I'm gonna do the second part of my Sephora haul. So today is palette day. Woo! I'm excited. I love me some palettes. I do. I love palettes. Okay, couple things real quick. Wanted to do a quick shout out to my first ever, and at this point, my lone wolf, one and only subscriber, and I'm gonna totally say this wrong, Amina Al-Maroki. I hope I said that right. Anyways, shout out to you. Thank you so much for the support. I love that you're here. It's very exciting that I have a subscriber that isn't my mom. Yay! Okay, so sorry, I put those on because I tend to squint quite a bit when I don't have my glasses on. Probably has something to do with being blind. I'm just gonna take those off because I'm flashing. I'm flashing ya. Alright, so I'm gonna start off. Like I said, part 2. The first time I went in, my sister and I both got the makeovers done. And I told them I wanted something very basic, very nude, natural, something I could wear to work and do every day because I'm returning to work soon. And this is what they used on me. The Urban Decay Naked Basics. This is my least favorite of all the palettes I have bought. And I don't want to say anything bad about Urban Decay. I've heard fantastic things about their palettes. I think it was just a misbuy. Now that I've done a little bit of research, I've heard some people say that this is not up to par to the quality of their eyeshadows, say in like the Naked 1, Naked 2, Naked 3 palettes. If I had to go back, if I had a do-over, I would have picked up the Naked palette, the original one, the number 1, as opposed to this. And I'm going to show you why. If I can open it. I will get it open. I swear, I will get it open. So it's got a mirror. These are the colors. Actually, they're coming out not too bad on film. So I love, right here is the names to all of them. They have kind of cute names. Foxy, Faint, Crave, Venus. I do quite like the names. It's good times. Here's my big thing with it. These 3 are very, 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 very similar. This little guy on the end here, Venus, has a little bit of shimmer to it. So I tend to use it the most. Actually, if you look at the eyeshadows, it's the one that I go back to a lot for highlighting. Love it. These 2 are really nice in the crease. They're good. They work well. And then there's these 2. So I am going to say that this black swatches on your fingers is jet black. When you put it on your eyes, it is super, super muted. I had to get black out of that, I have to put so much product on my eye. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's silly. I found another thing is that the blend of some of these colors together on my lids, because they are partially hooded. So I make a point to somewhat look down to the camera, so that you can kind of see my lids. But if I look straight on, you'll see that a lot of my lid is missing. It is what it is. So I find with me, my lid rubs quite a bit on the colors above, and these just become a muddy, everything looks the same color after about an hour and a half. This is not a palette that I reach for. This is actually kind of almost a regret of buying, and had I known more, I would have bought one of their other palettes. I'm not saying anything bad about Urban Decay. This is just kind of a miss for me. It is what it is. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna buy probably their naked 1 because that's pretty. It's got pretty colors. I love all the golds and I'm kind of into the shimmers. This matte thing, I'm working on it, but it's got a sparkle. The next thing that I got A number 1 because they used it on me the day that I was there. A number 2 is I am in love with the names of the colors in this. However, I bought it for reasons that weren't totally legitimate, and now it's one of my favorite things that I bought. I grab it all the time, and as a newbie to makeup, this thing is a lot of fun, and it's really easy to use. It's super easy to use, and I have found so far that I have not managed to do any major botches that couldn't easily be fixed. So that's cool. And it is the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. My sister bought it too. She's loving hers. And we have very, very different skin tones. Very different. She's super, almost Irish pale, like very, 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 very light, kind of pinky undertones, whereas I'm a little bit more olivey yellow sort of color. I'm very pale, but I'm kind of olivey. So, anyways, the names to these: Lucid, Shadow Play, Subconscious, Levitation. Like, this is, I don't know. I feel like I'm going to see an old-fashioned-y witch doctor or hanging out at the sideshow. I love it. Big honkin' mirror in here that's all like, woo, filigree pretty. But these are the actual shades inside. So as a newbie, you can't botch this. That goes with that. The next one goes with that. That goes with that. Now, this one on the far end, I have used the most, and it's because I'm so pale. I find this one's really, really easy. If I go a little bit too heavy, it buffs out really nice. This one is when I'm feeling a little bit braver. I have used it, and it buffs out really nice. And the funny thing is I have such a different skin tone to my sister. So different. And these work for both of us, which is saying a lot. Like, that's amazing. How do you do that? That's like voodoo magic-y. That's really cool. I haven't used these ones over here. The majority reason for that is because, sorry, I'm getting funny light shadows here. Trying not to, but it's gonna happen. Hey, we'll just open it up a little bit. Oh, that's almost too bright. Oh, no, we got shadow. There's no hope. We're gonna have to deal with a little shadow. I'll just move it over. These colors here are a little bit dark for me. I'm hoping maybe in the summertime when I'm a bit tan, when I've, my skin has seen the light of day, perhaps they will work. And I'm super, super looking forward to that. This is fun. I'm sure that people that know what they're doing are having fun with it. And as someone who doesn't know what they're doing, who's very, very new, this is easy. This is fun to use. I'm loving it. Okay, one thing I'm going to mention, you guys are going to notice that I'm going very, very red up my neck and up my chest. If you missed my last video, I have multiple sclerosis, and the medication that I'm on, the big side effect from it is it causes flushing. And of course, it happens every now and then. So yeah, it looks like I have a sunburn. It doesn't hurt. It's not itchy. It just looks awful. So if you see that happening, I don't know why. It's like I turn on the camera and it's like, oh, I'm gonna flush for you. How about I'm gonna add some color? I'm gonna flush for you. Wouldn't that be nice? That'd be awesome. Haven't flushed all day. Do it 5 minutes into video. Okay, so the next thing that I bought, I can't remember how much it was. I want to say it was either $76 or $67. Canadian. I'm in Canada. Hence the lumberjill shirt here. Gonna chop me down some trees, build a log cabin, and snowshoe my way to work. No. That's horrible. Cliches. My best friend is a beaver. No. Okay. Yeah. Shh. We're just not gonna go there. The next palette I got, anyways, I spent a fortune on. I saw it in other people's videos and went, oh, that's really pretty. Oh, I like that. Oh, that's pretty. So on my second trip to Sephora, I walked up and I happened to see it and went, oh, I saw that on there. It was gorgeous. It was so pretty. And I decided to stick my finger in it and swatch it. Oops. Lesson. You're not going to buy it if you don't swatch it. That's why they put the stuff out there. But it was a swatching, oh my god, and it was also a, oh, look what I have now, and I love it, and it's so pretty. It's so pretty, I want to lick it. Yep. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I want to lick it. And it is this. Everyone has seen it. It's, oh, look at the reflection in this. The packaging is, ooh la la, ooh la la. And it is the Ambient Lighting Palette. Now, I was looking at possibly just getting one, but the price of the one, and this came with 3. I went with this one because value. The one thing I am going to say is that I almost want to go back and get that one I was looking at. It's a different color than's in here. So we're going to pop this puppy open. That's how I dust it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. There is a little mirror in there. It's a very tiny mirror. So this comes with 3 colors, and that would be dim light, incandescent light, and radiant light. These are beautiful. Everything anyone said on YouTube, in blogs, they were not lying. They were not even... In fact, I don't think they gave them enough chutzpah. They didn't give it enough love. Lick it. My favorite one, actually, I'm going to be honest with you, is this middle one, Incandescent Light. I put that on, and it is sheer, beautiful, shiny, highlights me, holy mama, takes, and you don't have to put a lot on. It's not as crazy as, say, like, I also own the Cindy Luminizer, and that sucker, I'm still trying to figure out how to get the right amount on there, because I put that on, and it doesn't just illuminate, it's like, hey, you have a slightly abnormally large pore in this one spot, I'm gonna show it. Hey, you got a bump. It shows everything, and everyone says they love it so much that I know it's me and not the product. It's not the product, but this, as a beginner, it's so easy to use, and it's so much love. I love this. I love this. My favorite one, like I said, is the Incandescent Light. However, I do use this one over here, the Radiant Light, quite a bit. I want to say that it was Wayne Goss's video, maybe one of his older ones. I could be wrong because, quite frankly, I am a YouTube video junkie, so I watch a ton of them. It said if you take a bit of highlighter and put it above your eye, it makes your eye look wider and bigger. I suffer from tiny eyes, and this one is awesome. This, I tried it, and it's like, it looked like I had headlights on over my eyes. And that was with very little product. This one does it amazing. I tried this one. It doesn't really seem to show up too much on my skin. But I think part of the thing is I am not tan. I am pasty white. I am Canadian winter white right now. I'm super pasty white. So it is way too dark. It almost looks like a shimmery bronzer for me. But I'm thinking this summer, because I can get dark in the summer. I can get really dark in the summer. Okay, now we're on to the fun stuff. More eyeshadows, but these are eyeshadow loves. I think this is in no particular order. Actually, I'm gonna lie. It is in a particular order. I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna go from least shiny to shiniest. That's what we're gonna do. I love palettes, okay? Jody, get it together, calm down. And I got me the Tarte Tartelette palette. Oh, look at the fingerprints on that. That's embarrassing. That's like, you want to see how dirty my house is? Take a look at how I keep my palettes. My floor is cleaner than this palette. Okay, the Tarte Tartelette palette. Not only is the package beautiful, I'm going to tell you though, I think it might be the one that I got, or maybe it's just Ooper, like, we're going to make sure stuff doesn't get in here, and we're going to protect it. The packaging is a little bit tough to pop open. Not like need pliers and wrench on it, but it does take me a little bit. Part of that could be that my grip takes a walk, but okay. And this thing has a honking huge mirror, so I'm hoping I don't flash it. This is the palette. Oh, look at what I'm doing. I'm shadowing. Oh, that works! Look at that. I am going to learn. So this is upside down compared to what it would look like if, you know, you went out and bought it. So all the tarts are upside down. But this definitely keeps the mirror, you know, from flashing it in the face. I really love this palette. Especially, I'm a purple girl. In this middle row, it's the bomb. It is awesome. It is boom shakalaka great. I love it. They're all matte, which is surprising. I am not a person who likes matte. I have a tendency to want a little shimmer. Need a little shimmer, a little sparkle, a little bling bling on my eyes. Bling bling eyes. I don't know why. I don't know why I feel that way, but it just never feels complete. This, I don't mind not having some bling bling. I like it. It's pretty enough. It stands on its own. It's gorgeous. I haven't used this row really that much yet, but this is the row that I have on my eyes today. And I don't know, I got some botching. Anyways, it's what I have on my eyes today. I did, however, I'm not gonna lie, I did add a little bit for my highlight. I did still use a matte highlight though, so that I didn't get the shimmer happening. I really like it. The shadows go on nice and smooth. As somebody who is beginning, it's an awesome palette to use because everything is so soft and blendable, and if you accidentally go a little bit too heavy, you can pretty much buff that away. You can blend the heck out of it. It's so easy to use. It makes it feel like I know what I'm doing. I feel like a pro using this, and it's awesome. It's pretty, and the package. I am a sucker for packaging. Oh my god, you put something in an awesome package, and I don't. It could be the biggest hunk of crap on the planet. I'm still gonna sign it. Sort of kind of want to buy it. So note out there to people trying to rope in people with makeup, consider your packaging. Anyways, wow, like I don't own anything by Nars. And I know everybody goes crazy about Nars. It's awesome. Their packaging is so freaking boring. Everything says Nars on it. I want to look at it and know what it is. I want to open my drawer and just grab and go. I don't have a lot of makeup, so if everything looks the same, we're going to have problems. Maybe as I get better with makeup, I might. I do want to try their Nars Audacious lipsticks. I'm so getting off track. Okay. 2 more palettes to go. Two palettes to go. My next one is another Kat Von D. And this is another one that I love the colors. I'm also insanely over the moon about the names of the colors. So here we have Nightcrawler, Lunacy, Dark Star, Orion, Moonshine, Killing Moon, Lichen, Vast, Gravitron. Like, it's just... It makes me feel like I'm feeding my inner dark beast and still looking like a yuppie. And that is the Kat Von D Interstellar palette. Now check this out. Talk about booyah packaging. This sucker is like, I feel like I'm in a fun house. Like, it gets my mojo going before I even open it up. Now we're going to open it up and look. This palette of mine, these eyeshadows of all the eyeshadows I own, and I own a ton. Like, it's the one thing that, like, I don't even stop at the store without coming home with a new eyeshadow. It's a little bit of an addiction. Check out these colors. Check out these colors. That black is the blackest of blacks. Holy cow. Okay. Story time. Gather around. Oh, and it's got a huge mirror on it. Gather around, little chitlins. So, I was using my Naked Basics palette, and it was the only eyeshadow palette I had to begin with. And the black in that, like I said, it's not a true black. Like, I had to put a schwack, I just had to keep putting it in to even get it to remotely come across on my eye is black. Otherwise, it just looked like smeared dirt in the corner. Like, it might have something to do with my skin tone. It may have had something to do with the underlying eyeshadow colors. I don't want to blame the color altogether. Woo! Look at that. I could almost write a story on there and you guys could read it. Anyways, so I got the Interstellar palette, and this is what happens. Jody goes off into the bathroom. I'm doing my eyeshadow, and I'm like, ooh, we're going out. I'm gonna smoke it up. So what did I do? Assuming in my naivety? Is that a word? I was naive and dumb, and I decided, wow, blacks, I have to put a lot on. So I got my brush in there, and I put a shitload of product on it, and I went, oh my god, I need to match it up. So I went on the other side. And then I went, holy cow. And then I tried to start buffing it out. It was like, oh my god. And black started falling from the sky down. And it just started, as I buffed it, it started coming out the sides and creeping down. I look like a hooker in a rainstorm. That's what was happening there. I looked like, almost like I had crazy, like, smoked out, coming down my face. It was pretty. So in my moment of sheer panic going, oh my god, did I grab a makeup wipe? No. Did I calmly, try and see if I could work with it with a brush or try to just pat some of it off? No. What did I do? I panicked and went, oh my god, and I went like this. So we went from rainstorm hooker to I am Zorro. Like, I had the mask going on and the drippage going on. My uber supportive husband comes walking in the bathroom and goes, what the hell did you do to yourself? And I said, I don't know, I messed up, oh my god. And needless to say, thank God for YouTube videos. Thank God for YouTube videos, because I had the sense enough when I started my eye makeup to have not done my other facial makeup. I'd watched enough videos of people saying, oh, because of the fallout and things. So when I actually, relaxed enough to deal with what I had done to myself, it was just a matter of grabbing, a makeup wipe, cleaning it off, giving it a good little rinse over, and starting over without having to do foundation and mascara and everything all over again. Anyways, so people out there who are heavy-handed and like the black, be forewarned. You've been warned. This palette is amazing. I love it. If I could if I could have, it would be my makeup baby. If I could give birth to makeup, this would be my makeup baby. I love it. I am pretty sure it's gonna take a lot for somebody to top this for me. It is booyah. That's what that is. That is awesome. And the last palette I got, this thing is love wrapped up in a box. When you open it, all of heaven sings in glory for it. Amy, do you think maybe I'm going over the top dramatic? Maybe a little bit, but I am in love. And it is the Nars Narcissist palette. And this is the Dual Intensity Shadow Palette. Now, I am positive that y'all out there in YouTube-ish land have seen a bajillion reviews on this by now. That's how I knew to even look at it. It's amazeballs. It's amazing. I love it. I love it. If I could marry eyeshadow, if I could marry eyeshadow, I would marry the Dual Intensity, and then we would have interstellar babies. Okay. Yeah, really, honestly, I don't do drugs. Don't do drugs. So it comes with this little brush, which I want to say it was Vintage or Tacky. I could be wrong on her video, where she said that this brush was actually really good. It feels super soft. I have not played with it at all, but I like it. I think this would be a great little travel brush if it works out well. She's actually a makeup professional, and she said it's a good brush. I'm taking her word for it. It looks great. If you guys like color, you need to go check out Vintage or Tacky. She has the craziest eyeshadow looks ever, and she makes them look gorgeous and beautiful, and I try to do things to match hers, and it just... Actually, that's what I should do. I should do an Instagram, section of just Jodie's epic fails. Because when I do it, it's not like, oh, that's not quite right, but it'll work. It is like, holy crap, wipe off that clown makeup. Anyways, so the Nars Narcissist Dual Intensity Eyeshadow Palette. It is so pretty. It is so, look at this cranberry kind of color down here. Be Still My Beating Heart. This one, I said I haven't played with it at all, but I have done a couple things. This I added just kind of to the inside corner of one of my looks that I did with my Tartelette palette. And that, it just made my eyes pop. They made my eyes look big. It was great. I loved it. I loved it. And then I've also played with this one a little bit. Not on anything like sort of permanent that I left the house in. I was trying to make some other color. Sorry, there's a creeper walking outside my window. I'm like, who are you? What are you doing in my neighborhood? Anyway, sorry. Anyways, this one right here. I got some other eyeshadows I'm trying to make work. I thought this might work with it. It didn't. Both of them I tried dry. They go on like a dream. I am so excited to try them wet. Oh my gosh. Yeah. This is what love looks like. I can hear it beating. Anyways, okay, well that's it. That's my palettes. You guys have seen them all. There's a couple things I want to tell you about. One is I wanted to tell you about, and I have, is the flushing kind of situation. The other thing is how I've been talking. I'm probably, oh, look at, I got some weird fallout. Something happening there. Oh, mascara. I am probably going to share you guys with bad life choices every time, because this is a bad choice. Bad decision-making skills. My last video, I decided to film it two days. Yeah, it was 2 days. 2 days after I had a wisdom tooth pulled on this side. Right up here. Wisdomy tooth. Yeah, so I was talking out of the side of my mouth like I'd had a stroke. I haven't had a stroke. I swear, I really haven't. We are now 5 days? 4 or 5 days post tooth pulling, tooth extraction, and the swelling has gone down. I'm starting to talk a little bit more normal now. Anyways, just wanted to share that with you in case anybody's wondering, what the hell's wrong with that chick? Well, you know, I'm talking after dental surgery. That's what's wrong with that chick. Alright guys, well that's the end of my video. Thanks so much for coming by. Yep, I got my, I would love to get some more subscribers, so feel free up on, yeah, don't watch yourself in a camera. Subscribe button's up in one of these two corners, couldn't tell you which one. If you guys want to hit that. I am going to have some more videos coming up. I'm definitely, don't take this palette haul and my Sephora haul as any indication of how I'm usually a spender. I am El Cheapo Fripo. So I have an e.l.f. haul. I definitely want to do an e.l.f. haul because I done spent a schwack of money at e.l.f. Well, not a schwack of money, I just got a schwack of stuff. I spent little money, got a whole bunch of stuff. The other thing I want to do is a drugstore haul. I found a couple things that I'm just like, how are these not worth way more money? How are these so cheap? So I found some really cool stuff that I found works for me. Easy peasy newbie stuff. And I'm definitely going to do some unboxing. I get Birchbox. I'm up in Canada, so we sometimes get a little bit different stuff than in the States. And I haven't seen a lot of videos on the Birchbox Canada unboxings in specific. Oh, look at that. I'm bouncing you. Jeez. And then, so I get Birchbox, I get Glossybox from the States, I also do get Ipsy, so it's kind of fun, because 90% of the time, half the stuff in there, I go, I don't even know how to use this, so then I gotta YouTube and research and figure it out, so it'd be fun to have you guys along for the ride. Like I said before in my last video, please comment or give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Give me a comment. Let me know what you liked. Let me know what you didn't like. I'm going to continue with the videos just because I think it's fun. All of the opinions in this are going to be totally honest. I'm not a sugarcoater by any means, and I am not going to sugarcoat my opinions on this. I don't care if a bajillion other people loved it and thought it was great, and I didn't. That's fine. That's my opinion. If you're not into that and you want somebody who's gonna, you know, follow the herd, then I'm not the person you want to watch. But I promise, I swear, I'm going to be as super honest with you guys as possible. So if you have any comments, suggestions, want to know anything about me, anything you'd like to see from me, put it in the comments. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye now.